Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. What is going down in Beverly Hills? Louis Vuitton, somebody snatching something out of the store, and then the Kardashians are involved. What a mix of everything. Chaos doth approacheth, so we doth talketh about it. Let's get straight to it. Subscribe to my channel here on the tubes. You can also push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. superdacob, all spelled together there as well. Thank you to my members and patrons who have already pledged. I live stream every Saturday. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. You're all welcome to join me for the live stream and to participate in the chats. Hello, my co-chatters, everybody here. Little tickle, tickle to everybody. Tickle, 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 tickle. So, you guys, as reported exclusively by the dailymail.co.uk, just a couple of days ago in Beverly Hills, in LA, the Louis Vuitton boutique has been, let's say, plundered. I don't want to say, it's not like, remember that other video we did a couple of days ago reporting about a car smashing through the windows at Chanel and the car kind of just bashing through, parking in the middle of the boutique, snatching all the bags and then running like the Dickens, leaving the car there. The car was, by the way, stolen at McDonald's. Oh my God, you should check out that video as well. But no, this is a little bit more affluent, as Annabelle would say, darling. Yes, it was an affluent robbery. Two people allegedly, oh, by the way, everything I'm saying in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is just my opinion only. Allegedly is the word du jour. So, two dudes apparently put on leather jackets, or one of them puts on a leather jacket and runs like the Dickens. Now, the Kardashians, how are they involved? We're going to get to that as well. Obviously, the Kardashians are always involved when it comes to any sort of news in Beverly Hills in general, or LA in general. But so this one dude allegedly is running in the store already with you guys, you can't make this shit up. With the so this is, by the way, the Beverly Hills Louis Vuitton store. This is the facade, darling. This is the front of the store, darling. Yes, very affluent. And so apparently he was running down the stairs. The security guy was like running after him and they were kind of shoving each other. This guy already has the jacket on, you guys. He runs out of the store. The other one also runs out sometime. This happened right around 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m., more or less. A couple of blocks further down, the security guard catches one guy while the other guy is caught by the police that have reportedly, listen to this, reportedly the police allegedly arrived within 4 minutes after the Louis Vuitton staff announced that there's been a robbery. A robbery that I think adds up to $8,000. Yes. A man ran out of the luxury store with an $8,000 jacket, right? Allegedly. So, listen to this. So the guy is caught by the cops. The other guy, at this point, I don't know what he had, is caught by the security guy. So both have been apprehended, allegedly. But then in all of this, obviously a Kardashian had to show up. Like hello. So, like, hi everybody. Oh my gosh, because what is going on by this point? By this time, and this is really crazy and just shows you how a rich neighborhood is treated differently from a poor neighborhood. So it is alleged that right after this incident happened and the cops were there within 4 minutes, so the report states, apparently also helicopters were sent. So it was helicopters apparently flying around that area as well. It was like cops arriving with bulletproof vests. It was like a whole scene in front of the Louis Vuitton store. Now, if that ain't a sight for sore eyes, I don't know what is. But at this point, obviously the helicopters are there. Some relatively hot-looking cops in bulletproof vests are there. And of course, you're going to have somebody from the Kardashian clan and crew appear. And who is it? Let me show you who it is. Ta-da! So this is Jonathan, I think Cheban or Cheban, whose name has been changed officially to Food God. He's a friend to Kim. He's been also on the Wendy Williams show, by the way. So he is, well, he cooks. I mean, Okay, if you can legally change your name to Food God, just just asking for a friend here. So like let's say like I legally change my name to Fashion God and I get invited to some show, some fashion show, and they sit me next to Anna Wintour. Could you imagine like she would have to say I would greet her with and I would say, "Hi Anna," and she would greet me and say, "Hi Fashion God." Food for thought, food for thought. But so anyway, Food God is a client apparently of Louis Vuitton. How in poor taste to go to Louis Vuitton while you're dressed from head to toe in what appears to be something else. I don't know. Is this Christian Dior? Um, it looks like a Dior fleece outfit. I'm zooming into the picture. It looks like it's the Dior spelling, but I might be wrong. It definitely is not giving. It could be Gucci, but it's not giving me Louis Vuitton vibes. But anyway, a vampire is blind, so I'm not so sure if I'm seeing LV logos all over him or Dior. But anyway, if it is Dior, honey, you don't go shopping at Louis while you're dressed in Dior from head to toe. I mean, you can, but it ain't affluent. But anyway, so now this is what I'm thinking. So he was there just a couple of minutes after it all went down. But of course, he stayed. Now he's been in the show. He's been a guest to the show, and actually, he said in this interview that he was in LA because of the Hulu series. You know, the new Kardashian series that's going to premiere any day now. Yes, they're back, and he's going to be in the show. So he was there anyway, and he's going a little shopping, and so he, of course, stayed there. Right after the robbery, he saw the cops in the helicopter. He's like, "Oh, let me stay here. Where's the cameras? Okay, who wants to interview me? I am on the show. I'm at the Kardashians show. I'm distraught." Do you remember that Karen from TikTok moment? I mean, there's a lot of Karens on TikTok, but there's that one in particular that really takes the cake. It's this lady with a cute little kind of mushroom haircut, and she's outside of the car, obviously. And the guy in the car, now, in this case, both are white. She's white, he's white. You know, there's no ethnical situation going on. She's just so she's like banging on his door, on his window is up, obviously, and she's like, "You hit me, you hit me, you hit me," and he's like, "I can't hear you, I can't." She's obviously fine, allegedly. And then she's like, you hit me," and he's like not putting his window down. He's like, Sorry, lady, I can't hear you, you cuckoo." And then she kind of decides to lay down on the floor. Total drama. And then she's like falling on the floor and she's like looking around and they're like, "Ah!" And she puts her hand. And the whole thing, it was, oh my God, comedic timing. So it kind of felt like Mr. Food God was kind of there like thinking like, "Ooh, spotlight, a razzle dazzle. Yes, I am distraught. I have a riveteth after the situation, but I'm going to describe it to you." And then he starts telling the reporters how crazy packed it was, scary it was. Beverly Hills ain't what it used to be. It's a dangerous zone. And that's why, and here the twist, this is why I was kind of throwing shade at his outfit. Why is he wearing an outfit that he considers to be low key? He explains in this article, he says, this is why in major cities, even in luxurious areas of the cities, since some time now, I've stopped wearing like my jewelry, expensive clothes. I just want to look like invisible. I want to blend in because some time ago in New Jersey, I think he's talking about an incident from 2020 or so, more or less, where he allegedly got robbed. 275,000 dollars worth of like watch and stuff, jewelry was taken from him, and since then he was like apparently with his mom shopping in New Jersey. I don't know. Anyway, so since then he's like ain't doing that no more. So he was kind of saying like, "Hey, look, I'm super lucky because I'm like, look how down dressed I am. So, I don't get into trouble. Even in Beverly Hills, you can't trust anybody anymore. So you just got to play it easy." So, but here we have a photo of him with a bag. Now I'm asking myself, did he buy this after his interview? Or during the interview, he implied that he was very distraught by this whole situation. And I wonder if he's such a good client of Louis Vuitton. And we've seen him on the Wendy Williams show and also different interviews. He does wear Louis Vuitton quite often, very branded stuff. Maybe the staff of the boutique was like, "Oh, we're so sorry, Food God. for your nerves being so distraught. Here's a little gift for you. So I wonder, did he get that for free? Or did he, because you guys, he's a really good client of Louis Vuitton. Like he gets invited to their fashion shows in Paris. He's a guest of the Louis Vuitton fashion show. So I wonder, like, did they give him the gift to say, like, we're so sorry for the trouble, Mr. God, food God. Here's something for your troubles. I wonder, is that a freebie or was that purchased? One doth wonder, one doth wonder. Yes, a consolation prize, says Silala, right? So there's this lady, by the way, living for the silhouette. The long, luscious black hair. The the curves are all in the right places, by the way. Listen, I would also put her at the door of the place because she's like, hey, come into the stuff. Let me, you know what I mean? She's selling it all right. She's selling all the Louis and all the Moton. And then, yeah, he left and he got his exclusive with the Daily Mail. He didn't even see the robbery happening. He arrived right after. But anyway, he managed, and this is what a food god does. He managed to make the whole story about him. And we're living for it. Miss Molly says Beverly Hills police are telling people not to wear jewelry because of the robberies. Well, okay, but is his name in the Louis Vuitton system actually food god? That's hilarious, says Tyler. I don't know. I mean, could you imagine if like he goes to the show and then he's like front row and then they have little name cards, food god. I mean, more power to him if he enjoys it. Vanessa Celeste, Louis Vuitton. Okay, so she's like, quote, Louis Vuitton said, Mr. Food God, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for you. Well, Louis apparently had time for him because he drops a pretty penny there, allegedly. They gave him a scrunchie, says Jesus. Yeah, the one I had to pay for. He got it for free. Madame says Kim K should have been there to say to the robber, oh, work harder. Oh my God. The shade, the shade. I just gotta say, it's hilarious. It's enjoyable. It's sad. It's a travesty. Never forget to give up on love. Subscribe to my channel.